Tonight, a 2 investigation looks at the rideshare revolution. Many believe downtown traffic is worse than ever. Are companies like Uber and Lyft worsening the problem? To what extent is rideshare impacting the traffic on our streets?
Uber and Lyft, they have become a way of life in Chicago.
You jump in, you're on your way.
But are there too many Uber and Lyft vehicles on the street?
This could be affecting both congestion downtown and use of public transportation.
For a lot of drivers, traffic seems worse than ever.
Yes, it's hectic now, yeah. There's always traffic.
But is ride sharing to blame? In New York, one study found that more taxis and rideshare vehicles were slowing down traffic. But there have been no in-depth studies in Chicago.
We don't have a good measure when you look at downtown traffic, what share of vehicles are transportation network companies.
So just how many rideshare vehicles are on the streets of Chicago? We asked the Emanuel administration for that data back in the fall, but instead received this letter right here, which reads in part, Uber objects to the release on the grounds that it would cause Uber competitive harm.
One alderman says it's the latest example of the city letting Uber call the shots.
We're really losing out on a lot of information.
The city says it's not protecting rideshare companies, and after months of wrangling, it finally shared data on active rideshare vehicles, or vehicles which completed at least 4 rides a month. It showed the number increasing from 40,000 in December of 2015 to 60,000 a year later, and nearly 69,000 in December of 2017.
Maybe we need to rethink how we go about transportation downtown.
Is the only reason why you have a higher number of vehicles coming into the fold at any given time. It's because the consumers are requesting the ride.
Rosa Escarona is the head of the city's Department of Business Affairs and Consumer Protection.
In terms of the congestion on the road, I think it requires a greater investigation.
And she says the city is willing to study it and figure out solutions. But the fact remains, drivers are frustrated. With bus and bike lanes crisscrossing the city now, congestion is heavy, and we still don't know how much ride sharing is contributing to the problem. Alderman Beal, who supports taxi drivers, has no doubt.
Because you have so many people out on the street with that Uber and Lyft tag in their window, and they're clogging up our streets because of the amount of traffic.
Uber and Lyft representatives say rideshare companies aren't solely to blame for congestion. The main cause, they say, is motorists in their personal cars. The city says it collects troves of rideshare data, but they say much of it is private and can't be shared. Uber had no comment about the letter we received from City Hall.